Now, this time I'm sharing with you some of the ideas that we can use post a storytelling. Yeah, how do we turn it into little pieces of craft and activities? Yeah, you can all see this. Yeah, this is just after a story is done. Uh, if you do stories about nature, uh, plants, insects, then they start observing all these things much more. And then from there, we talk about, insects with three legs on either side, six legs. Insect, spiders have four legs on either side. So various little things that you can do. Yeah, if you can work with clay and make something, and please notice it, nothing is perfect or nothing is very beautiful. We end up wanting to make perfect things. These are all left to the children. Yeah, allow for creative expressions. This one uh, on the big blue piece is a large piece of paper I put after the story. It was a story about a little town which had a lot of buildings and and various things. There were mountains. So they've tried to paint all around. They all sit all around the uh, piece of paper painted. Yeah, this is a song of Ranganna in Kannada, and they've made Ranganna. He's a man. He's a puppet who's very colorful and he has wonderful shiny things on him, but his smile is missing. He's a very sad puppet. So, where is your smile? They ask. And the smile apparently is sitting on a butterfly. Here's a little activity post a story. This was a story about a machine which could do all kinds of things. So, I got them to imagine their own kind of machine. What would they make it do? So they had to think, they had to, conceptualize, they had to connect to their own life. Yeah. So one of them said, "I'll make a homework doing machine." All children want that, I think, no matter which school they are from. Then one of them said, "I want a delicing machine. I should sit under it and all my lice should go away because there are so many lice in the school once in a while." And one of them said, "I want a chair which will turn into a ladder." And yet another said, "Look, wherever I'm sitting, I should be able to put off the switch off and on from wherever I am. Even if it means it's, 1 meter away, my hand should stretch like that." That kind of a machine. Okay. These are just to show that we can make it really simple. There is a story of uh, a rat with seven tails. You may have heard it. It's a very common, not very common, but it's a folk tale. And he is not accepted in his group because he has seven tails. So after doing the story, I just make them tear newspaper because newspaper tears very easily in strips. It so they tear newspaper in strips and make a little uh, pom pom out of it, and then it turns into the tail. It turns into other various dancing props. So this is just to show that you don't need anything fancy to do make it fun. Uh, After, yeah, movement and song is very much, very well taken by children. More than handwork, they love moving. That's why we have to constantly tell them, don't move, sit in a place, listen. No, so you make them do movement activities, they'll be good. So this first one is a song about tiny seeds. So they are all tight, rolled like a ball as a seed, and they slowly get up, growing like a tree. And this flower-like thing, this one is There are bees which are drinking nectar. So in the middle, there is one child who is the bee. He came flying and he is drinking nectar, and the rest of them are the petals of the flower. So like that, you can make them do. This is just this drama, of course, I think everybody does, but little role plays can really help children also in a classroom, normal classroom. And when they do art, it becomes teamwork and they learn a lot. For instance, in this stage, there is a there are trees at the background. That's the forest. So I just got a big bed sheet, two bed sheets, old bed sheets, and got them to tear big pieces of light brown paper, dark brown paper. I drew lines and I made them stick. Then they tore greens, different types of greens, and stuck the leaves of the tree. It's a very rough work, but from a distance you'll get a feel of the forest. And they thoroughly enjoy doing things like that. Yeah. They're interested to read once you introduce them to books and stories. Initially, they just watch the book, later they read. These are simple puppets made out of socks and brown paper covers. These are all brown paper covers. This is just a cardboard box, something that we've made, and this is each child has made their own little bird and things like that.